Jared, obviously, Paul is such a big piece of what you do, especially defensively. Not having these last couple of games, how much does that kind of had to change everything? I know it's next man up, but he's such a big piece of what you do.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into talking about the guys who were injured. I'm worried about the guys who are playing right now. I can't control who's out there. The guys who are healthy are the guys who are going to play. I'm obviously not doing a good enough job of getting us to play at the level we need to. So we'll get back in the gym. It's early. I'm not. Everyone thinks like we're going to be in a panic now because we lost a few games. It's LIU. I mean, FDU started 1-4 last year. LIU started 1-3 the year before. Both teams went to the NCAA tournament. We'll get better. We work really hard. We practiced really well the last 2 days. And I thought our guys competed today. We obviously struggled shooting the ball. You're not going to win a lot of games when you take 35 threes and only make 8 of them. Part of that's on me as a coach. I give our guys freedom. But that's on me. I got to do a better job. So I'll take the blame on the way our guys are playing, and we'll get back to work, and I'll figure it out.
You're okay with that kind of freedom, taking that many shots outside like that?
Yeah, it's the way we play. I mean, most of them I thought were good shots. I'm sure there's people out there who probably would think I'm crazy, but I have a belief in the way the game should be played. I have a confidence in my guys, and I'm going to guess a month and a half from now, we'll be sitting here, and when we go 14 for 31 from 3, everyone will say, oh, that was great. You guys keep shooting. It's just, we got good looks. What are you going to do? Get in the gym and keep shooting. They're good shooters. They're going to eventually make shots. I have to make some decisions, and I have to make some changes, and I didn't like our offense today. The Merrimack game was funky because they play the zone, so we were just prepared for their zone. I actually thought we executed great against it and got good looks. Today I didn't like us. They got in us. We struggled with that. They were tougher than us. So I got to make some changes. I got to figure some things out, but it's a challenge. I'm not remotely afraid of this, guys. I've been through a lot harder situations. I've coached teams that started 0-8. I've been at Iona where we started 1-5 in the league and been to NCAA tournaments. So everyone likes to panic. I like challenges. I'll try and go kiss my children, spend some time with my wife, and start watching video and figure it out.
Is part of just figuring things out here, just figuring out some newer rotations with Hall off the floor and some of the guys in and out?
Yeah, I mean, it's the only thing that I'll talk about with the injuries. It's difficult. I've had so many guys in and out at different times. We were playing well. Charles Pride got hurt. He came back. We're in a groove of him playing. He got injured. He came back. You throw him back in the rotations, a little funky again. Then Nate Stokes get healthy. Then Bash gets healthy. Then Hall is out. So you're just trying to mix and match. And unfortunately, you want to be doing that in November, not in January. But you play a hand you're dealt. You figure out, are you going to play 8 guys? Are you going to play 10 guys? If I could tell you how many hours we spent talking about that, I mean, Wednesday night we probably sat in the office until 3:30 in the morning. And then I got up and I wrote on the board, FDU 1-4 last year, and that's how they started the season. And I put my jacket on and went home and slept for a couple hours, and then got back in the office and started watching film. As long as we keep working and our culture stays right, I don't get panicked by this stuff. And it's not like a facade. It's the truth. I know we're going to be okay. I have freshmen playing a lot of minutes, and they're learning on the fly. I mean, you look at that team. It's Ty Flowers, redshirt junior, started at UMass. Vashawn Cotton, redshirt junior, started at Akron. Julian Batts, senior. Jayshawn Augusto, senior. Raekwon Clark, senior. Jermaine Jackson started at Detroit. Jack Ballantyne, redshirt junior from Detroit. And those are men. And we have to expedite our curve. So by the time March rolls around, we're good enough to beat them. And we're going to put ourselves in position to do that. One thing we're going to do is work really hard. And I know because of how hard we work, we're going to improve. And when that's going to turn into a win, we could be sitting here at 4-1 right now, and I'd be feeling a lot better, but probably wouldn't start looking at some of the things and adjustments I need to make for us to be good when it matters. So, yeah, we'll be a little desperate on Thursday and have to find a way to win, but I'm worried about finding what the next step is and the next moves to make to put ourselves in position to be successful.
Did you like the defense in the second half, at the very least, holding them to 26%?
I mean, I thought we played hard in the second half. We're a little undisciplined. Some of our fouls and but that's good. Those guys are good. I mean, that's the most talented team in the league. I probably shouldn't say that, but on paper, that's the most talented team in the league. They're very hard to guard. They put 5 guys on the floor, can make shots and make plays off the dribble. And for us, with Bash and Pat and Nate kind of being our 5 men, they're stepping out guarding a 4. Everyone's guarding a position down. So the matchups are not great for us in a game like that. But we continue to compete and play hard. We missed a couple open shots. We missed a couple layups. I mean, one of those days. What are you going to do? You chalk it up. You get better. You get back to work.
How much can Bash help you here being back?
He's got to get back in shape, and it's one of those things. I've thrown him out there because I got to see if he can get back into the shape that he was in, and it isn't the greatest timing to be doing that, but I owe that to him because he gave me so much last year. I mean, I came in and I didn't know if he was going to last. He lost 30 pounds. He worked his tail off. So one thing you'll learn about me is I'm very loyal, and I'm going to give him the opportunity to get back in shape and help us. If that doesn't happen at some point, then I could move in another direction. But he's going to get an opportunity because he's earned that from me with some of the things he's done and the way he's carried himself and the respect he's had for our program and kind of the way we want to do things. So he's going to get an opportunity. I'm hoping this week can help him get back in better shape, and hopefully he'll continue to improve.